Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the 9 Malls As Seen on TV Gadget and Food Review. Today, I'm going to review the single origin, farm direct, Danger Coffee, Dave Asprey. His new coffee called Danger Coffee, Feel Dangerously Good. This is remineralized, mold-free, lab-tested. So it has lots of things going for it that makes this different than other coffees out there. 10.9 ounces, 310 grams of coffee for about 25 bucks plus a little bit of shipping. So just about the founder, Dave Asprey is an entrepreneur. If you're watching this, Dave, I'm excited to test out the coffee, see if it's any good, see if I can feel the effects. But this is Dave Asprey, is an entrepreneur, 4-time New York Times best-selling science author and host of the Top 100 podcast, The Human Upgrade, formerly Bulletproof Radio. With 200 million downloads and counting, news outlets like The Today Show, CNN, Wired, Good Morning America, and Dr. Oz have featured the father of biohacking because he started the biohacking movement and hosts the largest, longest-running biohacking conference worldwide. Working with world-renowned doctors, researchers, scientists, and global mavericks, Dave has spent 20 years and nearly 2 million taking control of his own biology and pushing the bounds of human possibility. So this is the most important thing. How is Danger Coffee different? Because I know what you're thinking. You're like, we do not need another coffee. You know, there's so many coffees. I mean, I think with coffee in general, this is my thoughts, but it's all like, because the market's so saturated, you have to do something different in order to stand out. No one really needs another coffee brand, and most people will stick with, you know, their favorite coffee brand like Starbucks anyway. You have to like pry it from their hands in order for them to change coffee, because I think people stick with what they know for the most part. All right, so this is how it makes it different. Biohacking is all about taking full control of your biology, which includes discovering ways to improve the ordinary things you do in your everyday life, like drinking coffee. Regular coffee depletes your body of minerals and electrolytes, making you feel tired. With each sip, Danger Coffee's patent-pending formula remineralizes your body with more than 50 trace minerals, nutrients, and electrolytes, leaving you feeling energized, engaged, and powerful. It gives you the good stuff: antioxidant, anti-inflammatories, micronutrients, chelation, and optimal fasting support without bogging you down with the bad stuff you'll find in ordinary coffees. This lab-tested mold-free formula steadily energizes you while delivering the vital nutrient your body craves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this coffee. This is the whole bean coffee that I got. You can get it ground or whole bean. I'm going to try this out and see if it actually. I'm going to try it out. Wait a couple hours, and then I'll let you know. Do I feel any of the different? Do I feel the effects or anything different than my normal coffee? It's about mid-afternoon, so there's always kind of a mid-afternoon post-lunch. I don't know if you call it a slump, but it's definitely like you don't feel quite as energized as the morning. And so it's designed to work with Dave's original recipe for coffee blended with grass-fed butter and MCT oil. So that used to be formerly Bulletproof. I don't know his relationship with Bulletproof coffee anymore, but that's what he started, and I think he's kind of moved on from that a little bit. All right, so the mineral dust you may see is part of the magic. Minerals are good for you and absorb the most common coffee toxins. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, let's open it up, see what's inside, see if this is any good. I mean, I think first and foremost, no matter what kind of coffee you drink, you want it to taste good. So I'd say that'll be the first thing. And then, how do you feel from it? Actually, what am I doing? Let's take up, it's got a little thing right here, okay. It's fancy coffee. Look at that. Let me smell it. Smells good. Smells like coffee. So, I've tried things like, there's coffee called Death Wish coffee. I did a review on it, but it's high caffeine. The beans smelled a little bit kind of like, it tasted okay, but the beans smelled a little bit like burnt or just taste, they smelled off. This one just kind of tastes like normal, or smells like normal coffee. I've reviewed flavored coffees on this channel. I've reviewed, what was the one I did? Oh yeah, I've tasted. I didn't do a review on it, but you know, like the mushroom, I didn't like that at all. It's like mushroom mixed with coffee. You know, for me, I just want to get the best coffee possible. I don't need tons of additives or extras or fancy things. So it will take me a lot to switch coffees, but I'll give you know, Dave Asprey's coffee a chance, the Danger Coffee, and we'll see if it's any good. And just to be specific, they have a dark roast and a medium roast. This is the medium roast. So yeah, if you're enjoying this review, please consider going to patreon.com/9malls, or if you watch my videos for a while, now is the time to support me on Patreon, because I've added a lot of videos recently, as seen on TV reviews, kind of strange and unusual products. So definitely check it out. That's youtube.com/9malls. And so if you've been waiting, if you've been on the fence, now is definitely the time to sign up, and you can support me on from $1 on up. Also, I have a podcast. Just search the number 9 MALLS wherever you get your podcasts, and I will come up. Pour it. See how it tastes. All right. So here we go. Let's try this for the first time. The Danger Coffee by Dave Asprey, remineralized, mold-free, lab tested. Here we go. So yeah, I would say first thing I notice is it doesn't taste different than normal coffee. I don't see anything on top. There's no like minerals floating around in there or anything like that. If anything, it just tastes real smooth. Like you get a you know, that hint of the coffee taste. It's not like Pike Place roast from Starbucks that has kind of that burnt, like that astringent burnt taste. You know, very flavorful. I used to like Pike Place roast, but I used to drink it all the time. That I was like, I just can't drink it anymore. I wish they switched up their brewed coffee at, you know, once in a while at Starbucks. But yeah, it's just, I would just say it's real smooth. I like it. I mean, it's the kind of coffee that doesn't need any kind of creamer or anything like that. It has that sweet taste. I've noticed that the Folgers Premium doesn't have it, but the regular Folgers kind of has a muddy taste. You can immediately tell that, I don't know, maybe it's just less quality coffee, you would say, or more just kind of like a bulk type coffee. This has that kind of sweet, smooth taste that I feel like premium coffees seem to have, where you don't need any sort of creamer or anything like that. So it's quite good. It's quite good, especially if you like coffee that's real mellow. Yeah, so I'm going to drink a bit of this. I'm actually going to blend some butter and coffee. I don't have MCT oil at the time, or right now, but I do have some grass-fed butter. So I'm going to blend that in right now, drink a couple more cups of this, and I'll get back to you in a couple hours and see if I notice any difference. I'm also in that 2-hour time span, I'm going to do a light workout, and yeah, give me my thoughts, impressions. Do I feel like jittery, anxious, or anything like that, or maybe I just feel amazing? So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here we go. Let's add so I used to get Kerrygold grass-fed butter. Just wanted to try out Kirkland Signature. Now has grass-fed butter in store. So they have their own Kirkland Signature brand from New Zealand. All right, so it's been about 4 hours, I'd say. And I do have some results, some interesting results, actually. So I would say I'll start with the positive. So I would say the positive is it's very smooth. So there's no like stomach upset or bitterness or aftertaste or anything like that. It's very smooth. And so I like that. That's exactly what. And it's almost like, it's like what I said before. It's that sweet, smooth taste that it doesn't require any cream, any creamer flavoring or anything like that. It's good on its own. It's good as black coffee. So that's a great thing. So yeah, I had some results from it. I would say I felt kind of like amped up, not quite jittery, but I definitely felt like, I think it could have been due to the fact that I don't normally drink coffee in the early afternoon. I have my coffee in the morning, so I had my coffee in the morning, then I added this on top of it. So yeah, kind of like an amped up, almost nervous energy, not quite in a good way. And I think this has to do with the more because I'm drinking it in the afternoon than the actual coffee. And the other thing is my mood, I would say, dropped. I didn't feel as positive, and all this, of course, is completely subjective. So I'll update you. I'm going to finish this bag, go through this bag. It'll probably take me a week or two to get through it, and I'll let you know. I'll give you some updates. I'll leave in the comments section if there's any more kind of things that come up. But I would say that's the thing I noticed. I had a kind of a nervous, amped up feeling, which I guess is decent for your coffee, but I did notice, I don't know if there's other stuff going on, but I was just in kind of a lousy mood, a negative mood. And, I finally snapped out of it. I feel good now, but it was interesting. So I definitely had a result. I have no idea if it was because of the coffee or just, the rhythm of the day or something like that. But I just want to share it with you because that was my result. And all this is, of course, subjective. I would say the most objective thing as I can say 100% this is good tasting coffee. So taste alone, I would, possibly buy it again, but I definitely have to try it out for a week or two, and I'll let you know in the comment section whether I feel any other, strange feelings or anything like that. But I definitely did not feel as positive and motivated later in the day. So it's really quite interesting, actually. So there you go. That's my result with the Danger Coffee. And once again, this is the Danger Coffee whole bean medium roast, and it's about $25 plus shipping. Just search Danger Coffee, and it's single origin farm direct. It says fueled dangerously good, Dave Asprey, remineralized, mold free, lab tested. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's their website if you want to check it out. And until next time, I'll see you later. If you like this review, maybe it saved you some money, maybe you found some value in it, maybe it's just entertained you. If that's the case, go to patreon.com/9malls. Search Patreon for the number 9, MALLS. I really appreciate that. Support me over there. And if you want to listen to my podcast, audio only of these reviews like this one, 9 Malls. Search 9 Malls wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe today. So yeah, that's it. All right, see you later.